Electricity usage is rising, resources are dwindling, and as the nation struggles to emerge from a languishing recession, the administration says the key to meeting energy demand more efficiently could lie in a new digital interactive smart grid. That grid could be the cornerstone to a clean energy economy.
The president has said the nation that leads the world in creating a new clean energy economy will be the nation that leads the 21st century global economy. We are now taking major steps in order to modernize our grid.
The smart grid seems to unite more than the country's power systems. It unites Congress. In the 2007 Energy Act, Congress authorized $100 million per year from 2008 to 2012 for smart grid development. The act creates a grid modernization commission to assess benefits of demand response, that is, motivating consumers to lower electricity usage when demand is high. Congress also directed the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission and the National Institutes of Standards and Technology to coordinate development of smart grid standards. And in the 2009 stimulus bill, Congress gave $11 billion to the development of a smart grid. On April 7th, FERC hosted a showcase of technologies from leading smart grid companies that have already installed smart meters and gadgets as part of state pilot projects around the country. The companies featured smart meters of all shapes and sizes and smart grid software so utilities can monitor usage and long-term energy resources.
There's such a demand out there, and it's only growing exponentially, probably 30–40% in the next 10 to 15 years. So to meet that demand and to do what the public expects us to do, we're going to need all of this and more.
The multi-billion-dollar industry is certainly pleased, but experts admit there is still a load of uncertainty out there about the smart grid. John Norris is the newest member of the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. He says state regulators are skittish about adopting smart grid technology because the new system would raise consumers' bills. All those meters cost money, and utilities are simply uncertain about how smart grids may affect their bottom lines.
Our key roles is to help utilities know what investments they will be able to recover costs for. There's uncertainty out there about what will be eligible for cost recovery. And as we move along, as we test and learn more about the deployment of smart grid assets, then I think we can make better decisions about what truly should be in the rate base or cost recovery for utilities.
On April 6th and 7th, experts at the Energy Information Administration's conference in Washington talked about remaining hurdles to smart grid adoption. The to-do list looked longer than the have-done list. State energy regulators still have to get on board, allow power providers to trickle down the cost of the smart grid technology into consumer rates. Federal regulators must hammer out new regulations. Utilities must figure out how to make money under a system that would essentially curtail power use. The question of how to protect the grid from cyber attacks when every internet connection could be a portal into the grid is an unresolved issue. And some have asked, do we need a smart grid now, or can consumers simply conserve energy? Christian Grant of consulting firm Booz & Company says the smart grid will be needed in a few years when electricity demand is expected to skyrocket with new electric cars. He says the work of today will prepare the country for an awakening down the road. Grant and others say getting renewables onto the grid has been difficult. He says the smart grid would allow utilities to better control resources like wind and solar that are intermittent and can make it difficult to maintain grid reliability.
Utility wants to have the ability, or the energy provider or the distribution company needs to have the ability to manage when and how that power enters the grid so that it doesn't jeopardize that distribution grid. So for small-scale solar in particular, there is a control mechanism that's absolutely there. And if you combine storage with distributed generation so that you want to be able to call that storage when you need it down at that local circuit level, you need to have controls all the way down there, which is going to require some form of intelligence.
Energy experts say the smart meter is just a glimpse of the potential of the smart grid and its underlying technology. Many say it's a vital piece of meeting the administration's goal to cut greenhouse gas emissions 17% by 2020. Because of the strong government push to create a smart grid, the technology market is expected to double to $42 billion within 4 years. In Washington, Dee Bombani, Clean Skies News.